Hi guys, welcome back to Fat Northern Golfers TV. I'm Zach, and today we're going to be running through a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be going through some of the things we think are the best gifts that you can buy a golfer under £50. So we're going to be avoiding stuff like clubs, bags, balls, things like that, because although buying somebody a set of Titleist Pro V1s, they're going to be over the moon. They're going to love that. It's one of those, like me personally, I'm used to the balls that I use, and getting a pack of V1s would just feel like a bit of a waste of money to me. So what we're going to be doing today is going through a few of the things that we've tried ourselves, that we like and we think are suitable for everyone. So get right to it. First thing on the list is a set of gloves from a company called Fresh Grip Co. So these gloves are, as you can see, a little bit different to your standard glove. This is one personally that I've just bought Deck for his birthday, which is the donuts and coffee. You can see it's so much different to anything else that's really on the market. These come in at £11.50 a glove. They come in different sizes: medium, medium, large, large, right hand, left hand. But you can also get a pack of 3 for £25, which I personally think is a bargain. You know, 3 gloves is going to see you a good majority, if not the whole of the season, unless you're playing sort of 3, 4, 5 times a week. I'm not going to be doing one glove and do me, but a pack of 3 for £25, I don't think you can. I don't think you can complain, and they're definitely going to stand out. You know, you can see these sorts of gloves here. Everyone's going to be seeing these and commenting on them. I've seen a few first hand. The quality is brilliant, and they do look striking. And if that's your thing, you can't go far wrong. Number 2, this is something, especially in the UK, that's a big one. Getting a good mid layer or a good sweater is always worth having in the bag. I personally have always found myself without a mid layer, a good sweater, anything like that feels nice and roomy, plenty of movement, but equally keep you nice and warm. And recently I've been buying a lot of this island green, a lot of the island green clothing. I've bought some of their shirts, pants, shorts. Picked up one of these sweaters as well now. Really good quality, really comfortable, and for the price, I don't think you can find much better. For something similar, Ping, Adidas, Callaway, you're looking at 45, £50. At £24, this quarter zip golf sweater, you can see it there. It's really nice construction, really well made, comfortable golf jumper, and I think as long as you know someone's size. We're more down at this extra large sizing, but if you know someone's size and you can get them a comfortable sweater, they're going to appreciate it, because the amount of times you'll turn up in the middle of July thinking it's going to be 25 degrees and there's a 30-mile-an-hour crosswind and it's about 7 degrees. It's something that's always worth having in the bag. Another one now, this is something a little bit different. So this is the PGA Tour Airflow practice balls. Now, especially at the moment, considering we're seemingly going back into another lockdown. The less said about that, the better. This is something that's great, especially in the winter as well. These can be used indoors. They obviously replicate, similar to a normal golf ball when you're chipping around the greens. But equally, if you use them in the house, you're not going to smash your window, put the ball through the conservatory. Really good. Don't need a lot saying about these, but if you've got a golfer in your life, friends, family, relatives, spouses, whatever it may be, something like this, it's a really undervalued, really good gift that can come in so useful to keep you going through those winter months, especially if you pair it with something along the lines of the Callaway Chip Shot Golf Net. So this for £23 for me is a bargain. Again, you can set this up in the corner of the living room, set it up in the garden when it's not 30-mile-an-hour winds bouncing down, snow like we've had this week. You can just set this up, get the air flight balls that we've just looked at, and for £30 you've got yourself a full chipping setup there where you can practice through those winter months and keep yourself well on point coming up to the summer, so you've not lost that touch around the greens, which in our case we've never had, so it's difficult to lose. But yeah, so that's another gift. Like I said, we're gonna run through these nice and quick, and finally we come to the Golfers Club Deluxe Auto Return Putting Mat. Now, putting again is something that is very sort of, difficult to practice unless you can get yourself down to a club, or unless, like in my case, I'm quite lucky. I've got an AstroTurf back garden, so that helps. But this is something that everyone can use. So this is the auto return putting mat. Does what it says on the tin. You can set this up in the living room, practice your putting, and as long as you're relatively accurate, it's going to fire the ball back to you, so you're not spending your entire day, walking back and forth in the living room, going to the mug you've placed down in the corner as your hole. Really good, and putting's one of those again that you can practice it all year round. Like, you're not going to be pulling the driver out in the living room, but it'll do no harm once, twice a week just to get this putting mat out, spend half an hour working on your putting drills, and by the time you come to the summer, you can guarantee that you're going to be knocking 3, 4, 5, 6 shots off your game. Recently, I've been playing a bit of golf just sort of towards the end of the season, and in my last 2 rounds, I've had 48 and 49 putts. So obviously, that's a lot, and I've realised now, as someone who's shooting in the low hundreds, anywhere between sort of 98, 99, and 104, 105. The easiest way for me to knock shots off my game is to get my putting better. If I can look to 2 putt on average on every hole, I could be knocking 10, 11 shots off my game, and that for me would be a dramatic difference. I'd be in the low 90s, which for me would be huge. So get yourself a putting mat. It doesn't have to be something this flashy, an auto return putting mat. It can be something dead simple, dead straightforward. They come as little as sort of £8-9, but I think that having this slightly more advanced one with the auto return just means you, like I said, you're not going to just be walking back and forth. You can sit there, get 10, 15 balls out of the bag and just keep going and going and going, and they're going to keep coming back to you for half an hour straight. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's our quick rundown of gifts. These are all under £50. If you'd like to see another list where we do maybe under £100, under £200, or even something like under £10 for the really cheap gifts. If you've got a Secret Santa or someone you don't particularly like, but you have to buy them something anyway. No, just joking. But yeah, if you want to see anything else, give us a link. Give us a shout down in the comments. It always helps if you can comment and like the videos as well. It helps with the algorithm. YouTube might actually start to recommend us. We're also just shy of 100 subscribers. If we can get to 100 subscribers, that does a massive favour, because that helps us again get up in the algorithm in YouTube. They'll start to recommend our videos a bit more, and we can start to grow the channel, which is what we want, because we want to get you guys the best content we can. But yeah, that's all. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.